Hi everyone, welcome to our ABA series. My name is Eleonora Magri, board certified behavior analyst, and today we have 10 minutes dedicated to increasing reinforcers effectiveness. Let's get started. We know that reinforcement is a consequence after the behavior and increases the behavior. We talked about natural reinforcement, those directly related or that follow spontaneously the behavior, like I'm asking for juice and I'm getting the juice, and artificial reinforcement that are not a natural consequence of the behavior, but they have the purpose of teaching a new skill. And for example, getting a sticker for brushing teeth. Well, how do we make those reinforcers more effective to teach those new skills? In ABA, we have these 4 powerful principles, and they go by the acronym DISC, which stands for deprivation, immediacy, size, and contingency. And we're gonna define each one of them and give you the case study example of Johnny, whose favorite treat is ice cream. And the skill that we wanted to increase is completing his schedule. So the first one, deprivation, what is it? It's when was the reinforcer last accessed? So the amount of time that I have been without the reinforcer really dictates of how more excited I'm gonna be to receive it, right? More effective it's gonna be. So look for those body cues, right? Our kids are gonna be probably enlarging their eyes, they're gonna be laughing, they're gonna be really, really excited. And we know that we've hit a deprivation moment. Satiation or saturation, it's the opposite, it's having had too much of the reinforcer, and that's when it becomes ineffective. So in Johnny's example, the effectiveness of it would be Johnny's favorite treat being ice cream, and he hasn't had it in 3 weeks. He gets ice cream after completing his schedule. Now, an ineffective example of this would be that if Johnny has had ice cream every day after lunch, and then Johnny's mother tells him, do your schedule, and you can get ice cream. Well, I don't know if Johnny is really gonna do his schedule since he gets ice cream every day. Immediacy. When will that reinforcers be delivered? How soon? How soon are we receiving that reinforcer? And be careful here with those maybe false promises where we're saying, hey, we're gonna get you the reinforcer, but in reality, we never provide it. An effective example of this in Johnny's case is that Johnny's mother immediately gives Johnny ice cream upon him completing his schedule. And contrary, an ineffective example would be Johnny completing his schedule, but then Johnny's mother realizing that she does not have ice cream in the fridge and just saying, okay, I'm gonna go get it in the weekend. Size, how much reinforcement? So we really need to look at, is it worthwhile, that effort to value, right? The more worthwhile that reinforcer is for the individual, the more likely that reinforcer will be effective in increasing the desired behavior. For example, Johnny's mother giving him 1 scoop of ice cream upon Johnny completing his schedule is going to be more effective rather than Johnny's mother giving him just 1 little spoonful of ice cream upon Johnny completing his schedule. And lastly, contingency. Is the reinforcement directly impacting the behavior that we want to increase? Meaning that the reinforcement will be delivered only after that behavior in order to increase it. For example, Johnny's mother gives him ice cream only and only if he completes his schedule with no excessive behavior, right? No screaming, no tantruming, and within a set limit, let's say 30 minutes. Now, an ineffective example would be Johnny's mother giving him ice cream for completing a variety of tasks. So not only his schedule, but also dressing, using the toilet, and even if sometimes he screams. Effective reinforcer means being able to really increase new skills and appropriate behavior. Reinforcers are really your new best friends. And take a look at those things that your kiddo prefers, being maybe an eatable ice cream or object toy like dinosaur, and go over the principle of reinforcers. How can you make that reinforcer more effective in order to increase whatever skill you want to increase. And they are, again, deprivation, immediacy, size, and contingency.